Yes.
We learned fractions and
Fraction.
fractions.
Yes, we learned about fractions and we learned about
Equivalent.
excellent equivalent fractions. And how do first of all, what's the meaning of equivalent fractions? When do I say that two fractions are equivalent?
When they are
They are not equal, but they give the same amount.
Yes, excellent, guys. Excellent. So when it gives the same amount or quantity or colored part or okay, so when it gives the same part, we say that they are equivalent. Who can tell me how can I make two fractions equivalent?
Me.
Yes.
By multiplication and division.
Okay. So but I multiply by any number I want, right? So any number from my own I can
Yes.
multiply it. But when it
Yeah.
comes for division, no, I should make sure that both numbers are divisible by the number I chose, right? So not all numbers
Yes.
work out in the division, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So let us start. Today we are going to do something else. Okay, so as we said, yes, last time we explained what's the meaning of equivalent fractions and how do I multiply or divide in order to make two fractions equivalent. So equivalent fractions, as you can see, are fractions that share the same amount or they express the same quantity. And in order to make fractions equivalent, I need to multiply. So first of all, I multiply by any number I want, the numerator and the denominator, both of them at the same time. So I get a fraction which is equivalent to the first one. Okay? And then we learned that I can divide. Just a second.
Miss, we will solve the worksheet today.
No, not today. Today, when I'm done, when I explain everything, you will be able to do the worksheet for the next time.
Yes, because I'm done from the worksheet.
Habibi, if you are done from the worksheet, Anna, I didn't. Did I explain how do you compare fractions?
No.
So how can you solve the worksheet if I didn't explain how do you compare the fractions? So let us continue. Imagine حبيبي بس إنه أنت بدي أسألك إنه أنت do you know how to compare fractions؟
Anna.
ما أنا I didn't explain how do you compare fractions. Let me continue. So لا ما بعتقد بتعرف يا مس. يعني ما بعتقد إنه أنت بتعرف 100% how do you compare fractions because I need to explain it for you because there are many ways. Yeah. So when I divide, you have to keep in your mind when I divide the fraction, it should get a new fraction, but you should make sure that the two numbers are divisible by 7, for example. And when I divide, it's the same as simplify. So you might see that sometimes I will give you in the question simplify, sometimes I will ask you to divide. In both cases, you have to divide, okay? So what's a synonym word for divide? What's in a synonym word for divide? I just said it.
Multiply.
I just said it. هلا قلتها. You're not listening, guys. You are not listening.
divisibility.
No, I said simplify. Simplify. When I say simplify, it's the same as divide. So when I write a fraction, it's simple in simplest form. It's the meaning that I simplify the fraction. Let us continue now. Today I'm going to explain how do we compare fraction. And please, I want you all to concentrate because this is not easy. Let us start with the first case. I'm going now to compare fractions that have the same what? That have the same what?
Amount.
Denominator.
La, denominator. Yes.
Denominator.
If I have two fractions, they have the same denominator. Okay, as you can see here, I have 4/6 and 5/6. If I have the same denominator, okay, look at the denominators. Are they the same?
Yes.
The two fractions have 6 as denominators. So in this case, the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction. So the numerator, that fraction that has the bigger numerator is bigger, because if you can see, as you hear, as we express the two fractions, here I have 4 colored out of 6, but here I have 5 colored out of 6. So which one is colored more? 5/6. Okay, so when I have the same denominator, the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction. Say it, please. If I have the same denominator, the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction. Say it, please.
If I have the same denominator,
If I have the same
bigger the
denominator,
numerator, the bigger
but
the
I have a
fraction.
higher numerator,
If you are not going to say it as I say it, you're not going to learn it. If I have the same what?
Denominator.
Denominator, then the bigger,
The numerator,
yes,
the bigger the fraction.
yes, the bigger
the fraction.
the fraction. Say it, please.
If I have the
If I
same
have the same
denominator, then the
denominator,
bigger the
then
numerator, the bigger the fraction.
bigger the fraction.
You have to study this sentence. Write it, please. Write it, please, all of you. Or take a screenshot and then you write it. Now, what if I have the same numerator? What if I have the same numerator? When I have the same numerator, things will go opposite. Then the smaller the denominator, the bigger the fraction. So 3/4 is larger than 3/6. Let us write also the rule. Yalla, who can help me? If I have the same,
I have the same
Numerator.
I have the same numerator,
then
the bigger the
then the denominator.
The smaller
then the smaller the denominator,
the
the
smaller
bigger
the fraction, the bigger the fraction.
the bigger the fraction. Very good. Yalla, write them, please. Write both of them. If I have the same denominator, then the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction. But if I have the same numerator, then the smaller the denominator, the bigger the fraction. So they are opposite, as you can see, right? Yeah. مالكي أنا باخد الاتندنس بهالوقت. أو you can see هلا بصير خلص خلينا أحسن بتشوفوا black screen.
Miss, do we need to write them?
Yes, you need to write them, please.
Yes, I'm done.
Good. Me too.
I'm done.
Okay. So let us try to make some exercises before we continue for the last case, because as you can see, we have 3 cases while comparing. While comparing, sometimes you will get the same denominator, sometimes you'll get the same numerator, and sometimes you have nothing in common, not the denominator or the numerator. So what should I do? I will teach you later, okay? But now let us focus on these, then I'll explain the third case. So let us start with the exercises. Are you done, guys? Anyone still writing?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yalla, faster, please. Please, if you didn't finish yet, make a screenshot now.
Yeah, I did.
Just screenshot the screen, please. Yeah. Let us make 2 exercises. So, if I have 5/7 and 2/7, directly I check if I have something in common. What do I have in common?
Then
Denominator. So I have the denominators the same. So if I have the same denominator, the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction. Directly.
Yes.
Okay. Now let us look at this one. 3/2 and 3/7. Okay. So if I have the same numerator, the smaller the denominator, the bigger the
The
fraction.
bigger.
Bigger the fraction.
Is it clear for you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
That's great. Let us go back to our worksheet or our lecture, because I still have the third case where I don't have something in common. I don't have the numerator or the denominator. In this case, guys, sometimes, look, I want to show you the difference between the 2 cases. If you have 2 fractions, look, I'm going to write this beside just to keep it in front of you, that 5/7 is greater than 2/7 and 3/2 is greater than 3/7. Okay, now let us take the third case. Suppose I have 1/5 and 2/3. So what do I have in common?
Nothing.
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 So what should I do, guys, in order to compare them?
We look at the numerator.
No, no.
Look at the bigger
I can divide
denominator.
them. Actually, they are in the simplest form. Yalla, who can help me?
They're equal.
Of course, they are not equal. Yalla, what should I do in order to compare them? How can I compare them? Well, as you can see, do we what?
Do we borrow?
No. Yalla. This is, yes, multiply. You have to pay attention very well because this exercise is very important, okay? Since they don't have the same numerator or the same denominator, I should make them the same. I should make them have the same denominator. How? I look at the denominators. What do I have in the first denominator?
5.
What do I have in the second denominator?
3.
How can I make them the same? It's something very easy.
Multiply.
Yes. I'm going to multiply. Is there, just a question, is there a number you multiplied by 5 to get 3?
No.
Of course. Is there a number you multiplied by 3 to get 5?
No.
Yeah.
So in this case, you multiply the 5 by 3 and the 3 by 5. Okay? So, what will happen in this case? Let us see what will happen. What's 1 times 3? 3/15. Let us look at the second fraction. 2 times 5? 10 over 15. So what did I get now?
The same
The
Same
same
denominator. And if I have the same denominator, the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction.
Miss,
Let us take another example in order to understand more.
I have a question.
Yes, Hala.
What if there was another number and it was if and I can multiply?
Exactly. That's the example I'm going to take. Yalla Hala, pay attention. So suppose I have 3 over 8 and 1 over 4. Look at the denominators. Are they the same?
No.
No. But can I multiply 8 by something to get 4?
no.
Can I multiply 4 by something to get 8?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's enough to multiply this fraction by 2 only. Only this fraction, it's enough to multiply it. So what do I get here?
1 times 2 equal to
2 over 2 over 8. So what do I get here? The same denominator. And now, the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction. Did I answer your question, Hala?
Yeah.
Yes, so first of all, you have to check if you can make the denominators the same by multiplying only one of them. Else, you will do the first exercise. Okay? Let us take another example. I'm going to take another example. Yeah. Are you hearing me?
yes.
Good. Yeah.
Yes.
So let us take 7 over 12 and 3 over 5, or sorry, 3 over 4. Okay? Are the denominators the same?
No.
Are
No.
the numerators the same?
No.
Let us look at the denominators. Here I have 12 and here I have 4. Can I make one of them the other?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. One. The 4 you
Yes,
can
the
make it.
4.
Yes.
12. No.
So I multiply the 4 by what?
4 times 3.
3.
And don't forget that I need also to multiply the numerator at the same time. Both of them at the same time, okay?
Okay.
So what do I get here?
9
9.
3 times
over 12.
12.
Now which fraction is bigger?
It's the 9 over 12
9 over
because the
12.
bigger the
9 over
numerator, the bigger the fraction.
Yalla, let us take another example. Suppose we have 6 over 7 and 1 over 3. Yeah. Do I have the same denominators?
No.
Do I have the same numerator?
No.
No. Can I make the 3 7? Is there a number I multiply the 3 to get 7?
No.
No. So what should I do in this case? I
You should
multiply.
multiply
Yalla,
3
listen to
by
me.
7 and 7 by 3.
Okay, yalla, listen to me. So I multiply the first fraction by 3. And I multiply the second fraction by 7. Okay, let us see what will happen. What about the first fraction? It becomes
21.
18.
21.
18 over 21.
Yes.
21.
And the second fraction?
7 over 21.
So now I got the same denominator. So what should I do? Compare them directly. So it's 18 over 21, the bigger. Is it clear, guys? It's very
Yes.
easy, right?
Yes.
So easy.
It's very easy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm going to do the last one. Okay? The last case. Look.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, dear.
We must always, like, if there's 7 and 3, we need to always multiply it by the number which is next to it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly, Rena. Yeah. Look at this fraction. Here I have 8 over 12 and 1 over 3. Okay? I told you to check. Do I have the same denominator?
No.
Same
No.
numerator?
No.
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 Sometimes, guys, you can divide. Okay? Sometimes you can divide also. What can I divide the 8 and 12 by?
4.
By 4. Okay, so I'm going to divide them by 4. What do I get? 8 divided by 4.
It's 2.
12 divided by 4.
3. 3.
It's 3. Very good. Now 2 over 3 and 1 over 3. Which one is bigger?
It's the 2 over 3.
Did you
Sorry,
see?
Miss.
3. Double went off.
It's okay. So did you understand?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great. So when it comes to comparing, you have to know very well if you are going to have the same denominator, the same numerator, if you can make one of the denominators the other. If not, then you have to multiply them both, or you can also divide. So it's up to you. You have to
when do we
manage
divide?
yourself. Sometimes هلا نحن إذا بنطلع على 6 over 7, can we divide it?
No.
1 over 3.
No.
But 8 over 12, it's so obvious that I can divide, you know?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, بس نحن فينا ما نعمل divide يعني. فينا ال 1 over 3 نعملها times 4 وخلص وبصيروا the same denominator. صح؟
Yes.
هيدي over 12. So it's up to you guys what rule you use, okay? The last thing I want to explain is, look at this. This is 6 over 7. And this is 1. Which fraction is greater? Yalla, help me.
Miss, there's no denominator.
Type. It's not a denominator. You can put it over 1.
Oh,
Do you still remember them?
Yes.
Yalla, which one is greater?
1.
6.
The 1. Why? Because 6 over 7, it's an
It's
a fraction less than 1. Do you still remember them? Proper fractions and the improper fractions?
Oh, yes.
So when the numerator is less than the denominator, then the whole fraction is less than 1. Do you still remember?
Yes.
yes.
And if I have 8 over 7 and 1, which one is greater?
The 8
8.
over 7.
8 over 7. You forgot them, right?
No, Miss, at first I forgot them a little bit, but
So
now
you
I
have to
remember.
use any thing that you need. Let us do this exercise. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Can you see this exercise?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to pick you one by one to answer. Yeah. I'm going to pick you one by one. Malak, are you ready?
Yes.
Yalla, Malak. We have 4 over 6 and 12 over 12. What do you think? Which fraction is bigger?
12 over 12.
Excellent. Why? Because actually 12 over 12 is equal to what?
Equal to 1.
Equal to 1. Very good. And the first fraction, which is 4 over 6,
Less than 1.
it's less than
1.
1. Bravo, Malak. Excellent. Perfect job. Yeah. Let me choose someone else. I'm going to choose Hala, are you ready? This is
Yes.
yeah. 6 over 9 and 6 over 9. What do you think?
they're equal.
Excellent. يلا إبراهيم ماروني.
Yes.
10 over 10 and 10 over 10. Sorry, 10 over 10 and 6 over 6.
They are equal.
Very good. But why they are equal? Because both of them are equal to
1.
excellent. Perfect. يلا رينا.
Yes.
12 over 12 and 10 over 11.
Um. mm, 10 over 11 is greater.
10 over 11 is less than 1, while 12 over 12 is equal to 1. So what do you think?
This one. 12 over 12.
Very good, Rana. يلا علي طحينة.
Yes.
7 over 7 and 8 over 8. What do you think?
They are equal.
Excellent. يلا ماجد. 7 over 11 and 9 over 11.
Yes, miss.
يلا, which fraction is bigger?
11 over 11 or 9 over 11?
Eh,
9 over 11.
very good, because if I have the same, لحظة, denominator, then the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction. Yes. Now, Lana.
Yes, miss.
يلا Lana. 11 over 12 and 10 over 12.
11 over 12.
Excellent. Is Muhammad beside you?
Yes.
يلا Muhammad. 3 over 3 and 3 over 6. Which fraction is bigger? Don't forget that 3 over 3 is equal to 1, huh?
Yes.
So which fraction is bigger?
3 over 6 is bigger.
No, Yamas. 3 over 6 is less than 1. So 3 over 3 is bigger. Okay, Muhammad? So 3 over 6, it's a fraction less than 1 لأن the numerator is less than the denominator. Okay? يلا Selena. 5 over 6 or 8 over 8?
Yes,
Which fraction is bigger?
8 over 8.
Excellent. Hani?
Yes, miss.
1 over 11 or 1 over 6?
1 over 11.
No, it's not correct. Because when I have the same
What else?
numerator, the smaller the denominator,
Yeah.
the bigger the fraction.
Can I do the second one?
Do the second one. يلا 1 over 11 and 6 over 11.
1 over 11.
لا يا مس لأنه لما بيكونوا same denominator, the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction. يلا يا حسن.
Yes, miss.
يلا حسن. حسن 1 over 2 and 8 over 11.
8 over 11.
How did you know? They don't have the same denominator and they don't have the same numerator, right? So what should I do, ya Hassan?
Divide them.
I can't divide because they are already in the simplest form.
Multiply them.
Yalla. So what should I multiply here by what?
Multiply. The first
By?
one is multiplied by 11.
And the second fraction by?
2.
Very good. Yalla. Let us see what we will get. Okay. The first fraction will become 11 over?
11.
11 over? What's 2 times 11?
2 times 11.
Yes.
22.
Yes. And what's 8 times 2?
16.
Oh, over 22. Now I can compare them because I got the same denominator. So which one is bigger, 11 over 22 or 16 over 22?
4 over 22.
16 over 22 قصدك.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah, now I want حسين مغنية. حسين مغنية بعده موجود. Marlon. Marlon.
Yes, miss.
Yes, we have 2 over 9 and 2 over 2. What do you think? I'm going to help you that 2 over 2 it's equal to
1.
1. But 2 over 9 is a fraction. It's a proper fraction, and proper fractions are less than
Improper fractions.
So it's less than 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me check who didn't have a turn yet. Mahdi. Mahdi ورشا.
Yes, ma'am.
يلا Mahdi. 1 over 12 and 2 over 12. What do you think?
2 over 12 is bigger.
Excellent.
Because when we have the same denominator, the bigger the numerator, the bigger the fraction.
Very good. يلا رشا.
Yes.
6 over 7 and 6 over 6.
6 over 6 is greater than 6 over 7.
Excellent, Rasha. Yalla, who didn't have a turn yet? So you all had turn, right?
Yes.
Did you understand the lesson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
it's super easy.
So, are you all now able to do the worksheet?
Yes.
Miss me, you didn't. Miss
Yes.
me, you didn't ask me.
كريمة أنت هلأ فتت لي أنت فهمانه للدرس لحتى أسألك؟
Yes.
أكيد؟
حضرت اللكتشر يا
طيب
مس.
خلينا نشوف. يلا, I'm going to choose one for you. Can you do 2 over 3 and 2 over 5? Which one is bigger?
2 over 5.
No, yeah, miss, it's 2 over 3. Because when I have the same numerator, the smaller the denominator, the bigger the fraction. Karim, I advise you to watch this live session again. And if you still have any question, don't forget that on Thursday, we're going to solve the worksheet together so you can ask me, okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yalla guys. Don't forget to solve the worksheet and see you on Thursday.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yes.
Bye, miss.
Bye.